That's one of the first things we do, is we do headhunting, right? We pull up all the social accounts and we look, because I don't want anybody in this group to not be a good ambassador, right? I hold myself to high standards. I hold the people around me to high standards. I hold my family to high standards, and I hold all these kids to high standards. And I don't want anybody on this list that I don't feel will walk out into the world and represent me, Drag Illustrated, my team, my brand, and the sport of drag racing that I love more than anything in the world, other than that beautiful woman right back there and my 2 kids, right? So keep that in mind. Those of you that missed the list or you want to be on the list, young people, I know we got a couple of young ones here that are aspiring to be on the list, right? Which is so cool to think about. A junior dragster racer here, right? Just wants to be on this list someday, you know? So anyways, keep that type of thing in mind, because I think it's almost every bit as important, if not more, than how good you are, you know, off the line. Oh my God, he's a really good lever. Yeah, I hear that a bunch, but he's a jerk. Have you talked to him, right? So keep those things in mind. Treat people well, right? Treat people the way you want to be treated. And again, let's clap a lot, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, and I do want to give a little cliff note here, Dallas Glenn, NHRA Pro Stock Driver, 2021 Rookie of the Year. Unfortunately, his grandmother passed away a couple of days ago. We saw him briefly this morning, but he flew home. But let's give Dallas like a round of applause on the cover of the magazine. Hell of a year. And now we'll start the walk-up here process. All right, ladies and gentlemen, NHRA Top Alcohol Funny Car crew members and junior dragster racers, the one and only Madison and Macy Gordon. 2020 NHRA Top Sportsman World Champion, Darian Bosch. NHRA Sportsman Racer, Taylor Iacono Nobile. Driver and builder of the infamous junk mail truck, Jordan Fisher. Cecil County Dragway Pro 275 champion, Mark Benston Jr. Midwest Drag Racing Series Pro Mod World Champion. It is Pops won our race, the Drag Illustrated World Series of Pro Mod, the greatest drag race that has ever been held in the history of mankind. Joey Osis. Street Outlaws No Prep King star, Justin Swanstrom. And I admit, I had to just stop following him on social. You know? Yeah, I'll text you. Okay, kill that. PDRA Pro Street driver, Nick Schroeder. Straight Line Media's content creator and videographer, Kyle Christ. NHRA Pro Stock motorcycle rider, Joey Gladstone. Grudge racer, Marcus Hatton. Top alcohol dragster driver and car chief, Brian Inouye. 2021 PDRA Pro Nitrous Motorcycle Championship tuner, William Garner. (2020 and 2021 NHRA Super Comp World Champion, Christopher Dodd. NMCA, NMRA official, Gavin Carter. What do you mean? I need to get some. Maple Grove Raceway official, Billy Kleinspin. Chicks on Slicks founder, Peyton Cusimano. Sportsman Racer and Spring Fling Bracket Races official, Marco Paravaleris. Did I nail it? I think I nailed it. Street Outlaws No Prep Kings photographer, Courtney Paulshot. (2021 PDRA Elite Top Sportsman World Champion, Buddy Perkinson. (2021 NHRA Top Dragster World Champion, Blake Peebler. Coletta Motorsports PR rep, Luke Fath. No prep racer, fabricator, and content creator, Nick Taylor. Drag radio racer, Rylan McClaskey. Canadian Pro Mod standout, Spencer Hyde. Ford racer and content creator, Joanna Iacobelli. Radio Fest promoter, Zach Jones. All right, guys, and I got one more. We did this as something of a tribute. As many of you know, earlier this year, Dylan Cromwell lost his life in a tragic accident on the highway. I was told he was the glue guy. I admit I did not know Dylan all that well, but I was told he was the glue guy at Jim Head Racing. He was a do-it-all, anything you need type of guy. Worked on the car, drove the truck, took care of the dog, anything that needed to be done. We all know how important those kind of guys are and how rare they are. It's a tragedy we lost him so early in his life, but he was a young man chasing his dreams, chasing the drag racing dreams like so many of us. We put him on this list to honor him and do whatever we could to put some, put some shine on a really sad situation, guys. So let's give it up for Dylan Cromwell. And somewhere along the way we missed someone, Garrett Griffith. There we go. All right, guys. Well, hey, listen. I think that's all my notes. Is that everybody? All right, one more time for this whole group, guys. I want to tell all y'all, there's a lot of business owners in the room, right? There's a lot of people in the room of influence, a lot of power players in here, power brokers in here. Take note of these young people and do your part to support them the way that we are and the way that our sport needs to. If you're looking for someone to sponsor, you're looking for someone to help out with some diesel fuel, you're looking for someone to take care of, these young people need it and they deserve it. Justin Swanstrom's handing out his phone number in the back, right? So seriously, anything that you can do, Redline, Stroud both stepped up in a big way. Two of our huge partners at Drag Illustrated and on the West Buck Show every Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. But anybody, we make deals in a hurry and we don't want any part of it. So we're not going to charge you to give them something. We're not going to take a percentage of it. We'll give it all to them. So if you want to do something special for these young men and women and you need us to help facilitate it, I'll happily do it. Tackle me outside of here. Whatever you want to do. If you see them in the halls, you hear about them, do anything you can to support these young people. As many of you know, they've been in this game for a long time. This sport will test you guys. There will be days that you want to quit. There will certainly be easier things to do, right? Probably at times, as much as I hate to admit it, because I think drag racing is the funnest thing in the world, but there's going to be times when it's not that much fun. Right? There's going to be some late nights, there's going to be some real struggles, there's going to be some long drives, there's going to be some stuff break, there's some disappointments along the way, some races you should have won, the rollout is wrong in the left lane. There's going to be all those things happen to you time and time again, right? But a friend of mine once told me, and it's something that I say a lot, drag racing is something that we get to do, right? It's something we do, for sure, but it's something we get to do. We're all blessed, right? There's people all around the world that probably don't know how to put food on the table tonight, right? And we're worried about what kind of fuel we're going to put in our race cars. You know what I'm saying? So I ask all of you guys that are so blessed, have incredible parents that are supporting you along this way. And I think, real quick, before I continue my life lesson, let's give a round of applause to the parents that support these young men and women and probably pay for it. Seriously, guys, this sport will test you guys along the way. Just keep yourself reminded as often as you can how lucky we are to live in the United States of America, right? Have a loving God, right? And get to go drag racing. This is something we get to do. Don't forget it, right? There's going to be days that it tests you, but we're blessed beyond measure to get to go to the drag strip every weekend. So thank you guys all so much for being here. Thank you to all you guys. Congratulations. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. I'll do anything for you, all right? So thank you guys one last time. I appreciate it. My wife? Are they telling me to thank my wife?
No, we're telling you to go back up.
Oh, I already thanked Alicia. I was like, geez, I've been giving her all sorts of love for 3 days. No. So, anyways, yeah, we want everybody to come up here for a group photo. Right here?